This is the third video of a sequence that shows students of CSE 201 how to complete the first lab exercise in a Windows environment. And this is a continuation from where we just left off in the second video. We just created this function called main. It prints hi. And I want to point out that this new line character here, which is okay, we can use that, but there's an alternative, and I'm going to show that there's ENDL, so that's called the end line, which is an alternative to that new line character. And you can see you can stack these one after another. So on the very left hand side you have cout. Then you have this output operator, a string, another output operator, and then this end-line character. By the way, this works because this expression, there's two operations here. This is the first output operator, second output operator. The expressions are evaluated left to right. So this expression is evaluated first, and when this is evaluated, it actually displays hi, and then this is evaluated to an instance of cout itself. So you could think of this as being, after this runs, this is replaced by cout itself. So then we have this operator operating on that cout object, and this is then the second argument. Anyway, without going into too many details there, we'll talk more about that in the lecture. So let's go ahead and print 2 lines, and in fact print 3 lines. And the exercise asks for specifically to print hello, my name is Hal. Hello, my name is Hal. And what would you like me to do? What would you like me to do? And then what we do next is we do something, we get a string. We get a string. And I'll make that a full sentence. That's a comment, by the way, this double slash. And I don't want to type it in right now. I just want to test the rest of the program. So I'm going to build the program incrementally. I'm just going to get part of it working first, and that is the string output. So after we read in a string, then what we do is we say, I am sorry, I cannot do that. I am sorry, I cannot do that. And I'm going to build. This time to build, what I'm going to do is press F7. That's a shortcut here. See the hotkey F7? I'm going to press F7. Brings up this little window here. We can see that we just successfully built the one and only project that we have in here. Also, now we're going to run it. So here, instead of start debugging, I'm going to use the hotkey F5. Right? It's the same thing as selecting start debugging. So I press F5. Here it is. Those are the 3 lines. It waits for my enter. But now what we need to do is to read in information here from the user. So I'm going to replace this temporary comment with that code which the book gives. Here we need to declare a string called user input, and then we're going to read that in with a command or a function called getLine. GetLine takes a cin, the standard input stream, and then it needs a variable to write into. So we're going to type in the variable user input there. Once again, we see the asterisk, the file's not saved. I'll save it. We'll build it, F7. It succeeded, good. Let's test it, F5. Hello, my name is Hal. What would you like me to do? Do nothing. I'm sorry, I cannot do that. Okay, that's done. Now, let's commit everything into the repository and see how that goes. So what we're going to do is go into Subversion here. I'm going to commit the solution changes. There it is. Commit the solution changes. So as you can see, you can commit into the repository many times, right? So you can revise your work, commit your work into the repository like that.